Hello everyone, my name is Dr. B. Shivaprasad. I am from India. I am really proud to be the part of this drug discovery course. My sincere thanks to Dr. Williams and Dr. Joseph and other experts who gave wonderful lectures. My special thanks to Coursera for offering this nice course for free of cost. I now present my life cycle strategic plan project on intellectual property strategy of Xanax drug development. US Patent Office granted Xanax patent to Upjohn Pharmaceuticals. The company filed on 29th October 1969 and the patent was granted on 19th October 1976. The drug patent was expired on September 1993. Currently, there are no US and UK patents associated with Xanax, but there are many patents associated with Xanax with respect to their drug release system, formulation, dosage, and delivery system. Alprazolam tablets, the generic equivalent of Pfizer's Xanax tablets. Alprazolam tablets are indicated for the treatment of anxiety and panic disorders. Annual sales of Xanax tablets in the US were approximately 1.2 billion at the end of 2011. There are different concentrations of alprazolam is available in the market. There is like Xanax 0.25 mg, 0.5 mg, 1 mg, 2 mg and 3 mg concentrations. The first approved indication for Xanax is panic disorders. Alprazolam was originally perceived to have been a poor investment, as Upjohn management did not believe there to be a market for panic disorder-oriented anxiolytics. However, alprazolam soon proved itself in clinical phase FDA-mandated trials. It became a blockbuster drug with 2 years of its original market in US market. Today, it is the most commonly prescribed antidepressant medicine in the United States and has been available as generic instant release and extended release tablets for over the years. Alprazolam may also be indicated for the treatment of generalized anxiety disorders as well as for the treatment of anxiety conditions with comorbid depression. Since as I told you in my previous slide, currently there are no patents in US and UK associated with Xanax, but there are many patents that are associated with Xanax with respect to their drug release system, like sustained release formulation, controlled release formulation, taste masking system, direct compressible extended release, and oral drug delivery system. These are the few US patented methods that are available for Xanax drug delivery system. In 1967, after 81 years in business, the Upjohn company had firmly established its reputation in pharmaceuticals. But Upjohn had no drug on the market or even in the product pipeline for treating psychiatric disorders. To fill this void, management decided on a crash program in central nervous system research. To succeed, they focused their efforts on benzodiazepines, a group of drugs discovered in late 1950s which had a major impact on field of psychotherapeutics. In view of the drug's market potential and broad scope of indications, it was important to select trade name for alprazolam which would distinguish it from any other CNS products at the time of on the market. The name Xanax was chosen because it has no association with other pharmaceutical trademark. And another interesting thing naming of Xanax is if you read the meaning would be the same like from forward and backward. It was the name Upjohn had already registered in USA as a reverse trademark for anti-inflammatory drug. The same thing was approved in July 1980. Since the alprazolam has a generic, there are many pharmaceutical companies that are into the generic manufacturing of this drug. The companies like Roxane, Pfizer, Mylan, Sandoz, Schwarz are few that occupy majority of alprazolam's market sales. Since the drug is very old and there was not much litigations and legal issues that we have come across, but however the company itself managed few things before the product gets into the patent gets expired. Upson succeeded in maintaining control of 90% of generic market for its patented drug Xanax by introducing its own generic over-the-counter version 1 month before the Xanax patent expired. Upjohn was aware that it is a common practice among pharmacies to stock the first generic substitute that becomes available and to stay with that generic even when the second one is released. Effectively, Upjohn traded 1 month of sales at its high patent drug price for years of generic drug sales at 90% of its previous levels. Xanax, which was launched in the mid-1980s and acquired in 2003 by Pfizer, must continue to remain competitive against its generic challenges or the associated assets may become impaired again. Xanax was written down to its fair value of $1.2 billion at the end of 2011. This asset continues to be risk for future impairment, and now Pfizer is continuously observing Xanax marketing sales because these generic drug sales are not reaching up to the expected marketing sales. Thank you very much for patiently listening to my talk. I once again thanking you everybody and my team members who coordinated with me and helped me a lot. Thank you so much.